regarding your expose, the interview about the December 30th coup attempt, I will just mention that some of the commenters on our YouTube channel, we are not happy that we are doing this series or we are doing this interview with you because they think that the victims of former President Jammeh will not be comfortable hearing you talk and defend the former president. First of all, what is your reaction on that?
Good evening, sir, Mr. Palde, and all the listeners who are listening to us all over the world. Mr. Palde, we are not here, especially me, Nyakareh. I am not here to please anybody or to displease anybody. I am telling you what has happened in the Gambia. Mr. Palde, there is no head of state who will say that he ruled his country without victims. Jammeh, anyway, if they say that he have victims, I don't know his victims. I just heard them say Jaras. But what about the 30th December attack? They don't have victims in the Gambia. The paraphernalia attacks, they don't have victims in the Gambia. The cartoon attackers, the paraphernalia attackers, they brought Palo country and came up with the Jaras and we narrated what has happened in that night there in Farah. How many soldiers were killed? It never told us, that then told us. We are explaining, people were laughing. When Lamin Sagi Lamin Yaju went to the TRC, 24 in the product matter, he said all the 1994 coup d'etat, coup d'etat, was explained to the whole Gambians how it happened. The November 11 attack, 1994, when some soldiers thought overnight to come and attack the against government, they gave them some of the people and explained how November attack was. The 2006 coup d'etat and most expensive coup d'etat, that is the 30th December attack, where some soldiers lose their life. So, when Labikan said, he said, can they able to come and tell us the 30th December attack? Because when those people succeeded, if us, no one will be victims when they don't know the identity of that 30th December attack. Why? When we come and explain, some people are pointing fingers and they say Nyakareh is part of it. How am I part of it? Are they sure that Nyakareh is part of it? And tomorrow day of judgment, what are they going to explain to Allah? When there is no forgiveness in the day of judgment, it's only Allah is going to pay your bill. I told you that 30th December attack, let me in Fajara barracks, because the guard commander at the gate, the main entrance of Fajara barracks. We hear that 30th December attack. Some of the attackers die. How we explain that when they entered the state house. So tell me which arm protect the state at the head of state, the commander in chief. Assailants come and attack a camp or a state guard and you give them free of charge, you will not fight defend the state. Tell me, even in America, in the White House, will that happen?
But they are not saying you are not part of those who were at the sentry in State House. What the concerned commenters say on our YouTube channel is that you were just at the sentry in Pajara Barracks, so you were not part of the guys who were defending State House.
I see this very clear. When the State House is attacked, I tell you the procedures. I was a guard commander at Pajara Barracks with my 3 sentrymen and my guard wife. I told you I was never part of the Tuareg quick reaction force. But when they said now we are going to deploy those attackers to enter the State House, when they have overcome the State House. And I know they shall never overcome the State House. I know for certain. I know because let me tell you one thing here. You remember the Khartoum attack? The Katung attack happened while I was at the state for Fajara Paras in 1997. I will explain so that the people who don't know the article of videos will also understand. If they castigate me, it's their opinion. To tell their opinion, it's not a problem. It's an opinion point. When we were training, I think we were there for almost 4 months. So our training school commander came at night. He followed the whole training school, including the instructors who spent the night not there. He told us that there's an attack, there's an armed attack in Khartoum, visiting that post. Because visiting that post in Khartoum, it's Yundum Barracks who is overseeing that post. They always send there a platoon for 3 sections, for 4 sections. So when they told us, when Sekan told us, he said now, the recruits, by that time we were not 5 soldiers, we are 10 soldiers, recruit soldiers. And now, you are going to take the responsibility of Fajara Barracks. And those at the Fajara Barracks, the 10 soldiers will now be deployed to you to prepare a joint together with an joint operation with Yundu Barracks, Parakharani Barracks, go and attack the attackers of Khartoum attack. And they arrested some of them. This is what I am telling you at the station. I cannot jump and say, stay now. I cannot jump like that. And the person will not complete like that.
Okay. Okay. So what do you have to say about your experience, what you have learned, while trying to defend the nation? But because there are 2 things here. Defending Jammeh to stay in power or defending the state, which is which?
I don't, your question is breaking down. He said, depending on who to stay in power, people.
I said, what experience can you tell us about you being a soldier in the army, in the Gambia Armed Forces? Were you defending the president, that former President Jammeh, to be in power? Or defending the state?
Well, you know that army, the assistant president always work with the constitution.
Mm-hmm.
That is, when Jammeh came and he helped the 1997 constitution.
Mm-hmm.
And even the H1 creator, Ben Dawara was in the statement.
Mm-hmm.
He said, it's like,
mm-hmm.
So, soldier, I told you categorically clear, either people are going to take my idea or not. Some people, they feel like going to the ticket field. Some people feel that they are going to the hospital with doctors or nurses to treat people. I said, I feel to go to the army to serve my neighbor, the territorial integrity of my neighbor, to defend lives and property. And defending that life and property, you always go with the constitution. Then who is the master and who is that constitution? That is the commander in chief. That is the seated president. But that time, today, if you are going to fight, defending the nation, you are defending the nation alongside with the head of state. So what is wrong? When I say that I defended the nation, including President Jammeh, is that wrong? Let them come and organize an attack and say they are going to attack Adamabaro and see what will happen to them. Soldiers will defend Adamabaro, including the state and the president, the sitting president, the commander in chief, the Gambians. So is that wrong?
Okay, Nyakareh, Nyakareh, there was a time you were posted at State House as a bodyguard. After a while, you were transferred to Fajara Barracks. Some people say you are not happy about that move. So that is why the December 30th attack, some people link it to you because they think you have grievances against those who redeployed you from State House because you are enjoying privileges there. What is your reaction on that?
Thank you very much, Balde. Please, let me begin the program. I told you that anything people wish to say to me, they are free. It's an opinion. But I thought it's between me and Allah. Should I be afraid of those people and tell lies to Allah? Allah knows what is my intention. When I was coming to the army, I don't know what. I don't have anything related to the army. I came like every other Gambian who came, put on the uniform to defend the constitution and defend the Gambians. Lives and property. With my hard work, I was selected from the lot. Because many are called, few are chosen. I was selected from the lot. But I never go to the State House and that when I'm going to the State House, I am going there as a special bodyguard to the president. But according to my work, in my work promotion they promoted me to bodyguard. Is that wrong? The people who are commenting, let them label it anyhow, but I know if they are employment, they are there to answer what the label on my back. I say that I came even to ask soldiers whom I met in Pajara parties. Some people, when they saw me in Pajara, they were surprised. I thought I was operating. They said, we thought that you are from. In fact, is there any enjoyment in the State House? The privilege of the battalion is more than the privilege in the State House. Can they deny me? If at all I was in the State House, you know that I went to Darfur twice. When I was in the State House in 2007, I went to Darfur during when it was staying in United. But when I returned back to Pajara Barracks, I had the chance to go again to Darfur. If at all I was in the State House, I will never have the chance to go again to have two times experience on it. I had an EU medal and I had a UN medal. So when people say that I was not the once I was transferred, I am not the soldier who say that is where I want to go. I am a soldier to be posted according to my when my posting comes out, I always go according to command.
Okay.
So let me anything you want.
Okay. Okay. Finally, now, Nyakareh, what do you have to say about your experience we are sharing with us? Are you revealing something that you are not supposed to say? Because some people are thinking that you are not. It's not normal for you to be experienced, for you to share your experience with us. What wrong? What do you think? What is prompting you to talk to us, to share your experience with us?
Some soldiers, people who went to First World War, Second World War, with their experience, they sell it to people to know how the world experiences. Telling you the experience was say that I am in the army. There are top secrets, operational secret procedures, like the operator of battalions, the operator of the army. Well, if you ask me, put a knife in my neck, I will never tell you. What people reveal at the TRRC, in fact, what I'm saying, I don't say anything. Don't say anything. I am telling you the 30th December attack how it was. And also my experience in the army. You know that I don't know when we went